If we have to date, you understand that we are related, so we can never have sex. You, apana, I have sinned, but I'm not going to commit incest. Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. Yeah, I almost said episode, but today I am not doing one of the sex chat series episodes. I am doing a story time. Yeah, you can tell from the video's title what the story will be about. Yeah, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. If you are a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing and welcome to the family. Also, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe after watching this video, of course. And yeah, remember to leave a like, a comment, or share the video with your friends. So before you even ask, nimesimama juu I feel like nikikaa chini story haitashika, you know. Kuna tu ile vibe ya kutell story kama umesimama. And then I also want it to be fast. Nikikaa chini I might take like 2 hours or even more to tell a 10 minutes story. And I'm also holding this mic. You have tried to pin it kwa nguo, but I feel like it's limiting my head, and I need to be flexible when telling the story, so I hope it doesn't seem weird. Also, kuna kelele huko nje. It's a Saturday. Na naongea haraka. It's a Saturday na watoto hawajaenda shule, so you might hear the sounds, but at least you are able to hear me clearly. I think that's it. I just wanted to clarify everything before I start the story. Also, I am drinking water from this tumbler. I know my shenanigans. Nakunywa maji from this tumbler. I got some smoothie. I think ilikuwa smoothie from some shop hapa nje. And yeah, I just felt like reusing it. Kuna tu vibe tu fulani napata nikikunywa maji na hii tumbler. Inanipea motivation ya kukunywa maji mob, and I know I'm planning to get a cute water bottle for that. But for now, the tumbler is serving me well, so in case you see me drinking water from this tumbler, yeah, just allow me. I'm actually shooting the video from the kitchen, so wacha nianze hii story before I start showing you everything that's in here. Yeah, so my first love story, it's actually one of my saddest stories in this life, and I have never shared it before with anyone. Like, kuna watu wanajua that me and my first love are kind of related, but they don't know what happened to us ama how long the relationship lasted. So I'll be sharing that with you guys here. And before I start the story, I want to say that I am not sharing this video from a point of view of a victim's mentality. I am not seeking for any pity or sympathy. I am doing this to encourage someone that has been through the same, and they keep blaming themselves for whatever happened, and they are being hard on themselves, and they have never accepted that what happened to them is rape. Yeah, so I am doing it to motivate someone out there. I'm not doing this video for me, honestly. I'm doing it to encourage someone out there and tell them to get out of their head and stop blaming themselves. So let's start the story. Me and T is the name to my first love. Alikuwa anaitwa T, or anaitwa T. He's still alive. So me and this guy are kind of related. His grandfather is an uncle to my grandfather. So yeah, there's that relationship, hata kama ni zile za mbali, you know, shosho yangu na shosho yake, such kind of relationships. So that means homestead yetu na homestead yao hazikuwa mbali. Like, the distance was walkable. So tulikuwa tunaonana, he knew mimi ni so and so na mimi ni mtoto wa so and so, but we just never used to talk like when we were growing up until maybe nikafika class 8. When I was in class 8 alikuwa form 4, so that's when our friendship began. You know, time nasomea KCPE na yeye alikuwa anasomea KCSE. So alikuwa anakuja home kwetu to ask my brother amsaidie na some calculations and yeah, all of that. So angenipata nikisoma and he'd join me juu the environment was just motivating to study. There's just something about our home. Hata my cousins always come to our place whenever they want to study. I think your environment inafanya tu mtu akue serious. Sijui ni juu my parents were both teachers ama I've never understood that. So angekuja kwetu apate nikisoma, then he joined me and that's how we started talking. Tukakuwa mabeshte and all of that. So nikamaliza class 8, I joined high school. He was also done with his high school, but he didn't make it to campus, so akajoin college, and college is inakwanga 2 years. So he joined college. He was doing some business related course. Sikumbuki honestly. So nimeenda form 1. Our friendship bado iko young, tunaongea. Yeah, tulikuwa tuna keep up with each other. So nikafika form 2, that's when our friendship ikakuwa close. If you're friends with any of your relatives, you know how close that relationship can be. So tukakuwa that close. Ningefunga shule na nikimpata home, anakuja kunisaidia kufanya homework, nakuja tu kunipea udaku, like angeni keep too busy when I'm doing other house chores. And kama ni siku yangu ya kufanya laundry, alikuwa na offer kunipikia ama to just help around ama yeah, aenda akuja na take out and tungekula hiyo. Na kama ni siku yake ya kufanya laundry, I'll do the same. It's like we became like best friends. So like everyone from our home and his home knew we are that close. So angekuja, we spent time at our place, we'd go for walks, tungeenda like anipeleke, we just eat. We used to do every sort of thing that best friends can do. So that went on for like, I think I was in form 2 when your friendship ilifika your point. So that went on hadi form 3. Yeah, form 3, form 4. Form 4 first term. I think by then alikuwa amemaliza college. Yeah, alikuwa amemaliza college. So now he was done with his college and I'm in my last year in high school. That's when he approached me. Akaniambia he doesn't want to be friends anymore. He wants me to be his girlfriend. Kumbe huyu kijana amekuwa na crush kwangu since we even became friends. So like at that point I was questioning myself, like the whole point of being friends with me was it to like ask me to be your girlfriend, ama was our friendship genuine? But I didn't tell him that obviously. So mimi nikamwambia like right now I'm focusing on my books. Najua tu venye ukiwa form 4 unakuanga like, oh, I'm preparing for my national exams, staki distractions za wanaume and all that. Nikamwambia angoja nimalize shule and then we can talk about that once I'm done with my KCSE. Imagine he waited. So the moment I was done with my KCSE, that was in 2017. Oh my god, mimi ni mtoto. 2017, end of November. Yeah, end of November. So that December, he came again with the same question. He wants me to be his girlfriend. Like he doesn't want to be friends anymore. Anataka nikuwe girlfriend wake na anataka akue boyfriend wangu. Hey, so si mimi nikamwambia, like I had to tell him conditions zangu if we were to date. Nikamwambia, oh, if we have to date, you understand that we are related, so we can never have sex. Juu hapana, I have sinned, but I'm not going to commit incest. Incest is not going to be one of my sins. So nikamwambia, if we're going to date, ikifika time yenye like we both want to have sex, we'll have to end the relationship. Juu I don't want that to happen. So see, I let him know all that, and then he was like, okay, like mi niko sawa nayo, tutavuka hiyo bridge tukifika hapo. And then sasa si amesema ako sawa nayo, so pia mimi nilikuwa sawa nayo. I was just ready to like date. Juu I'm done with education, okay, not like completely, but sasa sikuwa na kitu yenye nilikuwa nafanya apart from computer classes. Nilikuwa nianze January, that was in December. Like sasa sikuwa na kitu nafanya. Unajua tu ile excitement ya kumaliza high school, you're ready for the world. Wapi. So yeah, so that's how we started dating, though like he knew there's no hakuna sex. Na ikifika hiyo point, okay, alisema discuss about having sex when we get there. So we started dating. When we started dating, Mimi, I didn't have any romantic feelings towards him, honestly. But yeye alikuwa like, he had a crush initially, so he was fully in, like romantically, sexually, all of that. So so when we started dating, he started putting like nona ile effort alikuwa anaput tukiwa friends. He started like twice the effort. So I ended up falling in love. That was in our first month of dating, I think from December to January. So that was around January. So alikuwa anafanya a lot, honestly. Angekuja hata anioshe. Like it was a lot. I don't even want to mention it. Time ya kwenda computer classes, he used to like, he had a nduthi guy. Alikuwa anaambia huyu msee wake wa nduthi anikujie, anipeleke classes, imagine. Mind you, from our home to place nilikuwa na attend those classes, si mbali, but he still insisted nipande hiyo nduthi. That's how much he was extra. He was really extra. So alikuwa ananilipia huyo msee wa nduthi and all that. Time natoka classes, angenikujia, we go have lunch, or not just hang out, all of that, you know. We are dating and all that. Hadi akanipeleka, akaenda kunifunza pool table. Imagine alinifunza kucheza pool table. So we got hang out with his friends, tukicheza pool table. Like all his friends walikuwa wanajua mimi ni girlfriend wake, so there was that. Then what else? So that was the first month of relationship. Najua tu ni ile honeymoon phase, you know. Nini malovidovi. Angenipea pesa, I go thrifting. He knew napenda kuthrift. Angenipea pesa, I go do so. Nikipata kitu poa, I'd also buy for him. So ikafika point, mimi nikaona yenyewe hapa I'm falling in love. Like kama hivi ndo mapenzi inakuanga, I am falling in love. So nikajita committing, and I told myself, if this is going to happen, because I'm already developing romantic feelings for this guy. I don't want it to get to sexual feelings. I'm wanting to have sex with him, because it's not something I really wanted. And if you know me, you know I'm very assertive. Like if it's a no, it's a no. If it's a yes, it's a yes from the word go. So see, after nimejita kamkutano, ikabidi like nimejiambia after nimejita hiyo kamkutano, so I came into a conclusion that I only had two options. It's either I end that relationship like your time, and nikuwe heartbroken, but nisi regret doing something that I didn't want to do. So that was the first option. The second option was to continue dating him, hata kama we were not having sex at that moment, and when it gets to a point of having sex, I I quit your time, I end up having sex and I regret it. I ended up settling for the first choice, which was to break up with him at that time. So nikakaa tu chini vizuri, I drafted the breakup text and nikamtumia. He didn't actually reply. He called in like after 10 minutes. Akaniambia, oh, we need to talk and we can't break up through text. Hata kama that's what I want. So yeah, akaniambia we meet at our spot after like 30 minutes. Nitampata huko. We go talk. Mind you, si mwenye nilikuwa natumia, yeye ndo alikuwa amebuy anyway. So I didn't even shower. I just changed. Then nikatembea nikaenda huko. We went, nikamwambia how I felt and yeah, I just needed to end things. I was starting to fall in love with him and it will get to a point. I was just afraid of it getting to that point. Yani nilikuwa naona it's better niumie sahi than breaking up with him. Your time I want to be sexually involved with him. So I told him everything and then he was like, you just dated for 2 months and sijui what, ipe to time, when it gets there we'll know what to do, sijui nini. Like he tried to convince me, but wow, I've just realized I'm telling the whole story with my body. Like, is that even a thing? So anyway, akaniambia hizo vitu zote kutry kuniconvince not to break up with him, but as I told you guys, once my mind is made up, ni hivyo, like nothing can change me, honestly. Sorry for that guys, kulikuwa na mtu kwa mlango and I really needed to answer that nikiacheka. So yeah, where was I? This guy tried to convince me not to break up with him. He was like, tumekuwa tukidate just for 2 months, like just give us time and see where we'll go, nini hizo vitu zote. Then mimi nikamwambia, honestly my mind is made up and changing my mind is not an easy task. So yeah, that's not what I want and this is how I feel. Like I feel we need to end things before like tukue hurt even more ama worse. Yeah, so yeah, that's how it went. And then he just sighed, akaniuliza, now that the relationship is over, where does that leave our friendship? And then I just told him, kwanza to handle breakup, let's just handle the breakup and then we'll see where it will lead us. Kama tutarudi kuongea and hang out with each other, well and good. If it doesn't happen, it's also okay. So yeah, mimi nikamwacha hapo, nikarudi home. Juu hakuna wenye tungetembea pamoja after breaking up. So I went home and when nilifika home, so that's when it really hit me that nime break up with my first love. And I also realized that he was my only friend, my best friend actually. He was the only person that I could talk to about what had just happened. Hakuna mtu mwingine ningeongea naye. Like my cousins ningeongea na wao, but they didn't know like I was even dating T to start with. So singeanza kuambia ati nimeachana na T, sijui nini, I need you here, all that stuff. Sikuwa na mtu wa kuongea naye. So I asked to talk to him as my friend because I really needed a friend then. So we talked. I told him how hurt I was, all that pain and everything. Akaanza kuniambia venye pia he can't believe that has happened. Yani tukachochana to all that stuff. Hey, being a teenager. So yeah, we got to a point that tukasuggest we go get a mzinga. And remember, I had never taken a strong alcoholic drink. Nilikuwa nakunywa but zilikuwa kina black ice, zile Smirnoff, those canned drinks. Hey, so nimetoka home na zile nguo tuli break up nazo, tumeenda kubai mzinga tulewe. Ile kulewa ya break up and ile uchungu tu ya break, kuna ile kulewa ya breakup. If you've been through a breakup, you know what I'm talking about. So tukaenda tukabai mzinga and we went to place ya pool table. Hiyo place yenye tulikuwa hakuwa na watu that particular time. So we started drinking, we were listening to music, we were talking. So despite the fact that it was my first strong alcoholic drink, I still knew how someone feels when they get drunk. So when nilianza kufeel that your head rush, nikamwambia I really need to go home. I was avoiding getting drunk. Nikamwambia I need to go home, just feel whatever I'm feeling, then we'll talk tomorrow if we'll still be in talking terms. And he convinced me tumalize hiyo mzinga juu we bought by we I mean he bought the mzinga tulewe pamoja, he was also going through it. So so that's how we ended up kumaliza mzinga. And by the time ilikuwa inaisha, I could not feel my legs, like leave alone hata kufeel penye nilikuwa, like sikuwa najisikia. So I told him like sai hata I can't even walk to home, like siwezi tembea hadi home, nilipia tu bike mimi niende home nizime and tutaongea kesho. So hiyo time yenye namwambia hizo vitu zote, he starts getting touchy. Na ukumbuke like nimwambia like I was almost like I was this close to kuzima. So I tell him like nikatry kumwambia please don't do this. If it has to happen, it has to happen tukiwa sober, like don't let it happen hivi. Then he was like, I don't remember vitu alisema juu I was more worried, I was more concerned about it happening. I didn't even listen to whatever he was saying. So he starts kissing me, and then he's like forcing himself on me. Then he did his thing, and I think nilizima on the process. The next time I came back to my senses. The next time I came back to my senses, I was laying on my bed and nilikuwa nimevaa trench coat yake and nilikuwa nimevaa jeans. The jeans was stained, ilikuwa na blood like hapa kwa thighs. So hiyo time ndo ikanihit something has happened, but I didn't want to accept that I had been raped. I didn't like sikuwa nakumbuka what really happened. I don't even know how I got home. I don't know if he got me home and we had sex at home ama he raped me kule kwa pool table. So I don't know what really happened like in between. So hiyo time nimeamka mimi naenda kususu juu unajua after kulewa hiyo kususu ya kulewa. So nimeamka like I don't even feel like going to pee because I'm like wow, what has just happened? So I nikakaa hapo kwa bed for like 30 minutes trying to process what I was seeing, because I like it's even worse when you can't remember what happened. Like you don't know, you can see something was done to you but you don't remember. So nikakaa hapo nikaanza I was being hard on myself, trying to tell myself like kama ningefanya hivi inge happen, like in short I was blaming myself whatever had happened. So I got my phone, nikaangalia time, and at first I wanted to approach him nimuulize like what really happened. Like I just wanted to know what happened. Like I knew I had been raped. I was just not sikuwa na expect ati yeye ndo amenirape. I just wanted to hear a different story. I don't know, I just sikuwa nimeaccept tuseme tu hivyo. So when I got my phone, I changed my mind, nikajiambia I'll just let it pass. I'm sure yeye ndo alinileta hadi kwa bed yangu. No one else knew. Hakuna mtu alikuwa anajua penye nilikuwa naeka kiso. Yeye tu mwenyewe ndo alikuja akanifungulia akanileta kwa bed. So if he wants to talk about it, he will approach me, when akijua niko sober. So I just let it pass, and Oh, so sinikaamka, I went to clean up because I was not even sikuwa hata nimethink about reporting it. I had not accepted it to be rape. Like, I knew something had happened to me, but sikuwa nataka kuita rape juu. So that's the part that you've all been waiting for. That's how I was raped. And yeah, I really don't want to get very much into it because I'm kind of getting emotional, guys, and I don't want to cry in front of you. Yeah, so if you must know, I later talked to him and he came clean about it. He was the one that did it, and whatever he said after was actually more hurtful than the act, so I'd rather not share it here with you guys. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is that despite the fact that it took me long to accept that whatever happened to me was rape, just because the person that did it to me was someone I loved then, it doesn't mean that it's a less form of rape, it's not a crime, and it still causes trauma. My voice is actually changing because the pain is resurfacing, and so I have to wrap this up. So what I'm trying to say is that despite the fact that it took me so long to accept that what happened to me was rape, just because the person that did it to me was someone that I loved. Like, I really loved him as a friend and as a boyfriend, but he still raped me. It took me so long to accept that that was rape. And I must acknowledge that it's a crime, even though I didn't report it then. If it happens to anyone, like, right now, just go report it. Even if it's your partner, if it's your friend, it doesn't matter. A rapist is a rapist. Just go report it. Talk to someone. Like, don't blame yourself and don't be hard on yourself. Yeah, a rapist is a rapist. So yeah, that's my story. If you're watching this video and you have been through the same thing, or you've been in such a scenario, I am really sorry that that happened to you, and I know that I believe you and I don't blame you for anything that happened to you. Rape is rape, and if you had said no and they still went ahead to do whatever they did to you, or yeah, rape is rape, and there's no less form of rape or more form of rape. Just because it happened to you with someone that you loved, or a friend, or someone that you knew, it doesn't make it different with someone that was raped by a stranger. Rape is rape. So oh my god, guys, my voice. So yeah, I don't blame you, and you should stop blaming yourself. Yeah, so if you're watching this and you have been through the same, I hope that you learn to forgive yourself and stop being hard on yourself. Yeah, don't blame yourself. What happened happened, and you were raped, and you have to learn to live with it. Forgive yourself, and if you can, forgive whoever did that to you. Just move on from it. And I am really sorry that that happened to you. I'm really sorry, and I'm here to talk to you if you need someone to talk to. Yeah, feel free to DM me on my Instagram. I am really willing to talk to you. Yeah, so that's it with my story. My voice is really changing. I can feel it. I can feel the pain here. So this is where I'll end the video. Thank you for watching till this point, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.